hand the virtual stage to a wonderful Toastmaster, the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Mehek. Toastmaster Mehek is a former area director, a former club president, a former student of the year. I never thought that in real life I would meet a person who has been designated as student of the year. So Mehek is that damn good, and a student of commerce. She has been a part of Toastmasters community since long, has dabbled in PR quite deeply, and has helped many individuals and clubs grow. So, with a huge round of applause, let us invite Toastmaster Mehek, our TMOD, on the virtual stage.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Dipyendu, for such a warm welcome. Good morning, everyone. I welcome you all, the members and the guests, to yet another meeting of Toastmasters Club of Storytellers and Leaders Connect Toastmasters Club. I would be the Toastmaster of the day for the meeting today. But before moving ahead, I would want to ask all of you a question. Like, we're hearing so much from the beginning of this meeting about truth, and truth. So, first of all, tell me, what is the full form of MOT that you have been hearing all around in Toastmasters? Anyone who is maybe
Moments of
a
truth.
new member?
Okay,
All
sorry.
right, Alokita, I can see you speaking. Yes, it is moments of truth. Do you know what basically moments of truth means? In Toastmasters, it is basically a reference, or maybe we can say the truth about the club that we have to accommodate. We have to see and we have to look like what all things are going perfect in a club and what all things we can work upon so that we can improve in our future meetings. These moments are critical because they shape the perception of the club, which would eventually impact the member satisfaction and the retention. So, the presence of all the members in the Moments of Truth session is essential to understand like where the club is lacking and what we can improve upon further. And today we will discuss these moments of truth that we have with ourselves for the club so that we can re-establish our club and can grow forward in our Toastmasters journey. But before that, I would walk you to the agenda for the meeting today. So we would be having our first segment that would be the prepared speech session in which the prepared speaker would be giving the speech according to the pathways he has been following in the Toastmasters. The second segment would be our Moments of Truth session, which would be conducted and facilitated by our area director, Toastmaster Saurabh. Moving ahead, we would be having the table topic segment, wherein the speech speaker would be required to speak for about 1 to 2 minutes on the topic that would be provided by the table topic master. Moving ahead, we would be having the evaluation segment, that is the general evaluation, where the general evaluator with his tag team would provide the feedback and the evaluation for the overall meeting as a whole. With this, I would now like to invite her tag team and to let us know that how the feedback would be given for the meeting today. Our general evaluator for the day today is Toastmaster Nidhi. I would welcome her with a huge round of applause.
Thank you so much, Mehak, and congratulations. You are a student of the year. And thank you so much. So I hope everybody is fine, fit, and healthy. Good to see you all again in the Toastmaster meeting. I always look forward for this meeting and I always enjoy it a lot. So today is Moment of Truth session. So I want to ask one thing to everybody. Is there anybody who is struggling to reduce the weight but not able to? I'm not saying we people are not, you people are overweight, but still there are some people there who think that if we reduce a couple of more kg, then definitely they look fitter. Great. So I could see many hand raised. Very nice. Yeah. So I would like to share I would like to share my recent experience with you people. So I was on a road trip a couple of days back and I gained a couple of kg. I did not realize that I was gaining weight, and it happened within a few days' time, 10 days' time. I started feeling suffocated, and I was thinking probably I have high cholesterol problem that I never, I would say, faced, encountered, but I read about it a lot. Then my husband asked me to consult a doctor if you're feeling so much heaviness in your body, and you're not able to breathe, and other challenges were also there. So I told him that I will definitely consult a doctor, but once let me come in my routine, and later to that I will do that. So after coming back from that road trip, I was back in my normal routine, and I went to gym, and I realized that I was 6 kg overweight, and that was causing that breathing problem and heaviness in body and a couple of other challenges. So though I had to accept it that I am overweight now by 6 kg, but how to reduce that? So what I did, I learned with my this experience that I applied one technique. Let's start with this. I divided this 6 kg in 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.55 kg. So I got to know that within 4 weeks time, I'll be able to reduce these six kgs. And these 1.5 per kg. And you might not believe I was daily going to gym and following a diet that was set by me, that was healthy diet. And I managed to reduce it. And how come what weight you will see, oh, I am X kg and 500 gram. Then you exit the gym, you see that I am X kg, 400 gram. Next day, you would not want to see again you are 500 grams. You would want to see yourself that 400 gram, it has come down to 200 grams. So that is a real motivation. If that is not happening, you have to recheck your eating habits, your routine, and changes that you have done, and you're supposed to take the corrective action. So I have a couple of recommendations for you if you people are struggling and without compromising with your diet, you would like to reduce the weight. Because I'm the one person who never compromises with diet. I never, compromise with my taste buds. So you can continue. You can start going to morning walk. Stop eating outside food. Eat it only on weekends. Moreover, outside food is highly contaminated, and adulteration is there, and it is carcinogenic also. So I myself eat it, but on very, I would say that once in a blue moon, I would say, but still, people who are more crave to eat outside food, they can have it on weekend only. Took small meals rather than cramming your stomach. Eat when you are actually feeling hungry. And after every single meal, please walk for at least 10 minutes time. Do intermittent fasting. Don't eat after sunset. And in order to detoxify your body, what you can do, you can go for 1 day fruit fasting also. Depend completely on fruits and water. Trust me, you will feel very light. Your body will feel very light. Tempered vegetable in less oil rather than in more oil. In order to enhance the taste of food, you can add ghee, desi ghee in that. Apart from that, no condiments as they are carcinogenic. I am completely against that. And prefer fermented food like idli and dosa, I would say, and dal ka chila, whatever. Go for the fermented food, and you will be amazed to see the result. You need not to compromise with your diet, but still you will manage to keep yourself fit and shed a couple of kgs as much as you want. So now let's come the introduction of evaluation team. So this team comprises of general evaluator, I, tech team, and speech evaluator. So one by one, I will call upon my tech friends and evaluation. I would request them please come on the virtual stage and introduce themselves and brief out their role as well. So let's start with the tech friends. So first of all, I would like to call upon Deepak. Deepak, please come on the virtual stage and introduce yourself. Deepak is insurance professional. Sorry, brief out brief out your role. He is playing the role of timer today. He is insurance professional. He loves to meet new people and play cricket. He believes in learning from Toastmaster and supporting at the same time. So Deepak, stage is yours.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nidhi. Thanks for the good introduction. So it's little, I think, swept by something other Toastmaster. But anyways, uh, Very good drizzling morning, Toastmasters. So today I'm playing the role of timer, and as a timer, I'll time the prepared speech, table topics, and evaluation. So prepared speech where the speaker come and give their speech, and the timer for the prepared speech is 15 to 20 minutes. And for table topics, the timing will be 1 to 2 minutes, and evaluation, the timing will be 4 to 5 minutes. If I'm not wrong. So I'll let that speaker on prepared speech at 15 minutes by using the green cards, at 17 minutes by using the yellow cards, and at 20 minutes by using the red cards. Under table topics,
Excuse me, it's 4 to 6 minutes.
4 to 6 minutes.
Yeah,
Thank you.
that's an icebreaker speech, 4 to 6 minutes.
Thank you. So under table topics, the timing will be 1 to 2 minutes. So on 1 minute, I'll give the green cards. On 1 minute 30 seconds, I'll raise the yellow cards, and at 2 minutes, I'll raise the red cards. So the third section will be evaluation. So the evaluation, I'll raise the green cards by 4 minutes. By 5 minutes, I'll raise the yellow cards, and by 6 minutes, I'll raise the red cards. So I'll present my screen by end of the session on call upon. So thank you, Toastmasters. Over to you, Toastmaster Nidhi.
Thank you, Deepak, for the wonderful role explanation. Next is Mohit.
Nidhi, one second. So I'll just presenting my screen how I change my background to alert the speaker. So the first, when I raise the green, so my background will be green using the green lights. At yellow, it will be yellow lights, and by reds, it will be red lights. So thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Nidhi.
Thank you so much, Deepak. Next is Mohit. Mohit is playing the role of AHA counter. Mohit is from UP. He works at Sirion in Gurugram as a senior analyst. Sirion is a SaaS-based company. His hobbies are tracking, listening stories, and teaching. He has past experience of teaching for competitive examinations. Yeah, Mohit, over to you, please.
Thank you to Master General Evaluator, Madam Nidhi. Well, I'm from MP, not UP.
I said MP. Sorry.
Hi, sir. Good morning, fellow Toastmaster and esteemed guest. Today, I have the privilege of being your accountant, or as I like to think of it, your flow master. My job is to keep an ear out for those pesky words like and other filler words that interrupt your speech. So I will be check those kind of words, and I will share my report at the end of the meeting when called upon by Madam General Evaluator. That's it from my side. Over to you, Toastmaster Nidhi.
Thank you so much, Mohit. Next is Ashish. He is playing the role of grammarian. Ashish is a finance professional by profession and a Toastmaster by passion. He has served as area director and in various club EC roles, including president. Over to you, Ashish.
Thanks so much on the stage. Likewise, I'll be also taking a note of the so-called errors, which at times we used wrongly the expression, so which perhaps can be improved. So I'll be taking a note of those, and when called upon by the journal evaluator, I'll be sharing with all of you the areas where in this meeting we have done well, or likewise areas where we can do better. Also, as a part of my role, I have to introduce the word of the day and the phrase of the day. So I have sent the word and the phrase of the day on the chat box already. Word of the day in line with the theme is candor. Candor means the quality of being honest, saying exactly what we think. A lot of time, the message is not given directly or clearly. Candor means that the message is delivered directly in order to convey it exactly the way as the speaker wants. So that's the word of the day called candor. The phrase of the day is the same as the theme of the day. That's moment of truth. Moment of truth means an occasion which, when happen, which indicates something important, and that is about where we are testing ourselves or testing somebody. So we say moment of truth. For example, today our meeting is to understand the moment of truth of our Toastmasters Club. So whenever anybody uses the word of the day or the phrase of the day, I'll request all of you to use a thumbs up, either the thumbs up show sign or the thumbs up emoji, to encourage the person to use it. And I'll be, of course, counting all those names and sharing with all of you towards the end of the meeting. Back to you, Generally Valued.
Thank you, Ashish. And after a very long time, I'm seeing that somebody is sharing phrase of the day. Otherwise, people will only be sharing a word of the day. So thanks so much completing your role. So next turn is of Deepti. She is a speech evaluator, and I am being very candor that he is our veteran speaker and writer and fun-loving Toastmaster. Her speech is always treat to my ears. She is a technical writer by choice and a Toastmaster by chance. Mom to young kids, she looks after to being on a journey of self-discovery and self-challenge through Toastmasters. Over to you, Deepti.
Thank you so much, Nidhi. So I have the honor of evaluating an icebreaker speech today. And icebreakers are always the blooming buds for a Toastmaster speech. I really look forward to the speech today. The speaker is Toastmaster Neetu Maurya, and her pathway is visionary communication. The purpose of her speech today is to introduce herself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. I will wish Neetu Maurya the very best of luck for her speech today. And you hear me with her evaluation on the other side of this meeting. Back to you, Nidhi. You.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Deepti. Now I have introduced my tech team, entire evaluation team.
Thank you so much, Madam General Evaluator, for explaining your role as well as introducing your tag team player to the members and the guests. Now we will move ahead with our first segment, that is the prepared speech session. I would like to invite on stage our prepared speaker, Toastmaster Neetu. Toastmaster Neetu is an alumni from IIT Bombay living in Ajmer. Her world is driven by curiosity and thrives indoor, where she enjoys solving Rubik cubes as well, reading books and experimenting in kitchen. She finds joy in learning and exploring new things. Let's learn more about Toastmaster Neetu from her icebreaker speech today. And just letting all the members to know, since it's an icebreaker speech for Toastmaster Neetu, so once she completes her speech, we'll give a standing ovation to her today. Toastmaster Neetu, so are you ready? All right. Toastmaster Neetu, cheering in the face of adversity, shining in the face of adversity, Toastmaster Neetu.
Raise your hands if you have ever come across an overachiever in your school. First bencher, topper of the school, head girl, the quiz master, the one who rehearses for dramas, and the one who makes you think, are they even human? We often label them as smart, God-gifted, and talented. Let me tell you, it's not all about talent. It's about hard work, consistency, and resilience. Sounds cliche, right? Tune in. Let me take you through my story. Picture this. I'm sitting in my principal's office with my mom. The principal says, "You got to close those doors when she studies." Sounds extreme, right? Lock the doors. Let me explain. I was born and raised in Mumbai. Not the Mumbai that you imagine, with beaches, Bollywood, tall buildings, but the bustling chawls where most of the Mumbaikars live. The gullies buzzed with life, the vendors, the speakers, and the children playing. That place also come with its set of challenges. Small room meant no privacy and no air to breathe. Add to that, my mom's open door policy made sure that there are relatives coming in constantly. For me, there was no other room to escape. Like, where do I go? And I had to face them head on. Hence, now you understand, lock the doors was the only way out to study. But what next? I locked the doors. I'm studying. How do I make the best out of it? Right? I was determined. My only goal was get 95 percentage in my 10th standard. That's it. No matter what, just give your all. We had sleepless nights. My dad across the continent working hard to provide for us. My mother waking me up at 3 a.m. because that's the only quiet hour, you know. One thing was clear. I'm not going to give up. I did fall sick during that period, during my examination. The stress, the lack of sleep, and the noise did take a toll on me. But as I said, I chose not to give up, and so did my parents. My mom stood by me with a cup of tea and words of encouragement. I was all set. Somehow, things started falling into place. I met a Marathi tutor, and she offered me to study at her place as long as I wanted. Crazy. That was like a jackpot. Now I get a quiet place to study, away from the chaos, and with focus. What else did I need? It's true that when you are determined, the God helps you with the right people at the right time. And that was it. Are you ready to hear what's the end? What's the result? It was the result, the Condor moment. And I scored 94 percentage, topped my school. Wait, 2 years later, I topped again with 95 percentage for my 12th grade. Hold on, something else is still there. I also cracked my JEE examination and got into IIT Bombay. That was a sigh of relief for me. And all of this from the same place, my home, the place of resilience. All sounds like magic, right? But it's not. It was set of right choices and the will to overcome those obstacles. That place, that environment taught me to shine in the face of adversity. It taught me smart is not inborn. It is learned, earned. So next time when you see an overachiever, remember, they might be like me, challenged and then determined to overcome them. Next time when you face a challenge, remember, even in the noisiest of chores, you can find a quiet strength to succeed. I would like to conclude with Deepak Chopra's quote that says, in the midst of movement and chaos, keep silence within, the peace within, the stillness within. Thank you all. Over to you, Toastmaster Deepti.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Neetu, for making us and introducing yourself to the members and the guests. This was your icebreaker speech, so I must say that now you would be relaxed. I would request all the members and the guests to take up a moment and write your feedback for Toastmaster Neetu in the chat section. You can either send her a personal message on the chat as well. Timer, please notify once 1 minute is over.
Yeah, Toastmaster Mac, we can go further.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Deepak, for the heads up. Now, we will be moving on to our next segment, that is the moments of truth. We will understand and see like where we want to improve further upon as a club. So I want you all to give your 100% in this segment. With this, I would like to invite on stage our facilitator for the moments of truth. That is our area director, Toastmaster Saurabh, with a huge round of applause.
Thank you, Mehak. Thanks a lot. So I hope, first of all, I'm audible and visible to everyone. Can anyone confirm me? Okay, thank you. Thanks. And in the meantime, before I just start, so can anyone, Dipendu, if you can confirm me, you have received the documents which I just wanted to share, or probably, someone can share on the screen one by one. We'll start with the slides and then I'll let you know to move on to the another document. Or whosoever is the facilitator, you can give it to them.
So, Saurabh, just give me like 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. You can take your time. Okay, so good morning, everyone. So let me introduce myself. So my name is Saurabh, and before I start about my Toastmaster journey, so I'll tell you about my professional journey and what exactly I do it. So currently working with Bank of America as a project manager, and before that, I have worked with American Express Bank, and I am into the core finance field. So, in terms of education, if I talk about, so I did BCom honors, then Masters of Financial Management, then Master of Management again, and I am a certified PMP professional as well. And I do have an international experience. Have been to USA twice, and I have worked with Bank of New Zealand and stayed there for approximately 2 years and did a research course there. It's a mini PhD kind of a thing. And then I came back again to India. Currently working with, as mentioned, with Bank of America. With for Toastmaster journey, if I talk about, so I started the Toastmaster in the year of 2017, and that to our corporate club. And since then, I was so inclined with this platform that even after living and having some of the hiccups in the journey, that I always determined to join it again and again. When I went to New Zealand, so there the first thing which I realized that a lot of clubs nearby wherein I can go and myself and do the networking and showcase my interpersonal skills and all. And immediately within a day or a two, I was lucky enough to find some of the clubs, and then my journey there also began. Then I came back again to India, and for a couple of months I wasn't able to join it, but I resumed back with Bank of America again, and finally I'm here. And in terms of pathways, I'm done with my one of the pathway, and currently serving as a area director for Division F, Area 1. And today, what I'll be doing is I'm here invited to conduct a moment of truth. So be candor, be honest in giving the feedback. So moment of truth. So just a second, you haven't received the documents.
No, Saurabh.
Dipendu, I can see my email is gone. Okay, just hold on for a second, guys.
If possible, please forward it on WhatsApp.
Okay. Okay. All right. Just give me a second, guys. I'm sorry about this hiccup. Okay. Okay. Okay, here you go. Dipendu, just let me know. I mean, if still you didn't receive it.
Got it, Saurabh.
Okay, thank you. Thanks a lot. Okay, so as rightly captured by Mehak. So Mehak, I am highly impressed. I mean, you have absolutely and aptly, give the brevity of what exactly the moment of truth is. So moment of truth is, as you have already mentioned, it's about your experience with the Toastmaster, your first impression with the club, how the club is working, what is the club quality and services, and how we can improve the same. And basically, when a person comes in contact with any aspects of the Toastmaster, so that person always have a experience of that what he has gained from this platform. And you have absolutely captured that this is a moment that we should be truthful, we should be candor enough, and we should tell about that how our club is performing. And if there are chances of improvement, and if there are scope of improvement, and if something we can do to improve the same, then this is a platform. And if after receiving the feedback, I mean, there are some kind of a support which I can provide it myself, then I'll definitely help myself out. Or if there is a need to reach out to our division directors or the district directors, or if you people require the club sponsors, club mentors, and all, so then my role comes into the picture, and I'll support you in getting the same. So, Dipendu, if you can start sharing the screen.
Sure, Saurabh. Which document would you like me to share?
Start with slides first.
Okay.
And just put it on a slideshow mode. Yeah. Can you put it on a slide? Yeah. Put it on a slideshow mode.
Okay. There you go.
Okay. Just move on to the next slide. Okay. Is that what exactly moment of truth is? So moment of truth is an episode where a person comes in contact with any aspect of the Toastmasters experience and forms an impression of a club quality and service. For Sharjah, I mean, this is since you are the guest today, and this is the time period wherein we analyze and we get a feedback from everyone that how we can improve our club and what are the ways with which we can do it. So move on to the next slide, Dipendu. Okay, thank you, thanks. So for moments of truths, we have divided the section into 6 categories. The 6 main categories wherein we require the feedback. The first one is the first impression, then membership orientation. Then we focus on fellowship, variety and communication, program planning and meeting organization, fifth one is membership strength, and last one is achievement recognition. So I'll cover one by one. So move on to the next slide, Dipendu. Thank you. Thanks. Okay. So first impression. So what do you mean by the first impression? For first impression, when we are talking about, so we are looking for a feedback from the guests, that whether the guests are warmly introduced to officers and members whenever they are, coming first time in your club, whether you people are maintaining the guest book and the name tags are provided. So this name tags are mainly, important wherein we people are having offline meetings, the physical meetings. So for since you guys are already on the online platform, so your name is visible to everyone. So professionally arranged meeting room. So this is also related to the offline meetings, but for online one, are we guys joining it on time? So this is the most important thing, whether we are having any kind of technical glitches or not. So that falls under that. Then we have the convenient meeting location. This is not for you. Guest invited to address the club. Now, this one is important. Uh, when guests have contacted you at that time, whether you people have provided him the meeting link or not, or you have explained him a brief about that, what exactly the Toastmaster is, or last one is guest invited to join. So this also covers the same point which I have mentioned. Any questions or any doubt anyone wants to have, please let me know. Okay, I'll take silence as a no. So move on to the next slide. Okay, membership orientation. So membership orientation, when I am talking about, this is a formal induction and including a presentation of PIN, assignment of mentor. So this is for the new members, that when a member join, or for the old members as well. So we do have the mentor-mentee program, if you people are aware of. Then it's education programs and recognition system, learning needs assess. So when a member is joining it, so make sure that you discuss it with him, that what exactly he is looking from this platform, and if there are ways with which you can help them out in growing faster. So that is the main thing we are discussing it here. So discuss accommodations for member with disabilities. So for online club, I guess this will not applicable. And speaking roles assigned, members involved in club activities for speaking roles assigned. So this is the job of VP Education to basically roll out the roster in advance, at least 1 month in advance, that what roles will be taken by the members. And if someone wants to shuffle the role, then also they can contact the VP Education and he can help them out. Move on to the next slide, Dipendu. Okay. Then we have the fellowship, variety, and communication. So what exactly it's covering is guests are greeted warmly, enjoyable educational meetings, regularly scheduled social events, participation in area, district, and international events. I'm sure you people must have participated in your area, district, and international events. I know that we people do not have much. That is the reason we have requested all the present to give a proxy to our district directors so that they can join the meetings. And interclub events, I can see that you already are doing it, because you are having a joint meeting with two clubs. And then club letters and our website updated regularly. So this is related to the social media. Move on to the next slide, Dipendu. Thank you. Then we have program planning and meeting organization. So program and agenda published in advance, that is something I have already covered. So members are prepared to carry out all program assignments. So this is also related to the physical meeting, but in online meetings, if we are sending the agenda on our WhatsApp group or social media group, or probably on the email, that will work out. All projects are from pathways. This is a mandatory point, because pathways are basically our dedicated curriculum. So that is designed by the Toastmaster International, and hope we are following that. Meetings begin and end on time. So this is something, I mean, I preferably myself focus in all the clubs, because if we are adhering to the times, then it makes more relevant that all the guests and the members are engaging themselves, and they are more participative in it, and they are also remain in a disciplined way. Creative table topic and activities. So creativity is important in the entire meeting. So I must say that I'm highly impressed the way Mohit has presented the SAR role. I mean, I didn't know that this can be, be creativized in such a way. I mean, he started with a little bit of story, and then Nidhi has also did a commendable job in terms of the G in terms of, when she was talking about the journal evaluator role and all, the way she has crafted the story about how you can reduce the weight and all. So this is one of the knowledgeable things which we can do it. And last is this positive and helpful evaluation. So evaluation should always follow the commendation, recommendation, and commendation approach. Guests and members, everybody should feel like that they are getting something from here, and the feedback is important, and feedback is something with which is considered to be club has at least 20 or more members. So currently, if I talk about Toastmaster Club of Storyteller is having 13 members on the dashboard. So I know that there is a scope for improvement, and probably at the end of the meeting, I mean, once we are done with the feedback, we'll get to know that what we have to do on that, and I'll come back again on this point. So members are retained, promotion in club organization or community. Club programs are varied and exciting. When we are talking about club programs are varied and exciting, so it means that basically you people are having special themes as well. For example, if I talk about Dashera is coming and some festivals are coming, like Diwali will be coming soon. So at that time, you people have some kind of a special and exciting theme, and some of the clubs do the Bollywood uh, themes as well. So these are the things with which the fun element always remain in the club. Toastmaster sponsoring new members are recognized. It's important that whosoever is bringing a new member to your clubs, and we should give a proper recognition to him. Regular membership building programs. So membership building programs should be conducted by VP membership, and they can always do it offline the meeting, or by taking some time during the meeting as well. Move on to the next slide, please. Okay. This is the last one, the achievement recognition. Awards application immediately submitted to world headquarters. So when we are talking about this point, then VP education needs to submit all the education awards timely. Progress chart displayed and maintained. So here we are talking about the dashboard of your club. I'll take you through the dashboard as well. The members' achievements recognized with the ceremony. Club, district, and international leaders recognized. Club and members' achievement publicized. And DCP used for planning and recognition. So, how many of you are aware of that? How many goals we have to achieve in order to get the President Distinguished Award? Can anyone tell me?
9.
Correct, absolutely correct. And how many for Select Distinguished Award?
Select this
7
4,
plus.
7.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, correct. And for Distinguished, minimum 5.
8.
So we'll cover the dashboard as well, and I'll help you out that how you guys can achieve the same. Last slide, please. Okay, so then last one, next one. Yeah, okay. So you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So this is the time wherein you all can be candor enough to give a truthful feedback and what are the ways with which we can improve the same. Okay, so Dipendu, now just open the handout PDF. Okay. In the meantime, does anyone has any question? Okay. Scroll it down little bit. Yeah, more. Come to the next page. Yeah. Just wait. Yeah, here. Okay, so before I start, as I mentioned it to you, this feedback form is divided into the 6 category, and then you will again have for each category the subsections, the sub questions. For example, in first impression, we do have these 6 questions wherein you need to give the rating, and one being the lowest rating, we never meet this standard, and 5 being the highest one, we always meet this standard. 4 is the we usually meet this standard, and 3 is we sometimes meet this standard, and we rarely meet this standard. Now, Dipendu, how do you guys want to do it? So there are multiple ways of filling this form. So the one way is probably we can divide one particular section among a group. I mean, the group can be of 2 to 3 people, and those 2 to 3 people give the feedback of one section, and after grading it, then they can give the feedback how we can improve the things. So this is the one way of doing it. Another way of doing it is probably, I mean, you can discuss one section with all of them, and based on the unanimous agreement, we can give the rating, and unanimously you all will agree that okay, so this is the feedback, this is the way we will improve it. So I'll leave it up to you guys that how do you want to do it? Do you want to split yourself in a group of 2 3 people and pick up one particular section, or do you want to discuss all the section with each one of you, and then you want to give
So, Saurabh, we could do it in a
if
couple
you
of ways, and you
yeah.
suggest what would be the appropriate way to go. One, I share this handout document on Zoom chat. Everyone has a
Okay.
copy of that Zoom chat, and everyone takes 2 to 3 minutes or say 5 minutes to rate the clubs on all the points, and then we collate the result and then share amongst ourselves. That
Okay.
could be one
So
way. Second could
okay.
be that we break people out in two breakout rooms. We can quickly create breakout rooms and assign say 3 people. I see that there are 22 people in the room right now, so let's say 21. So there would be like 7 breakout rooms. 7 seems a little bit much.
Much.
Maybe we could have 5 people to a group, in which case we'll have say 4 breakout rooms, and that's
Okay.
manageable. So we create 4 breakout rooms and with a mix of people, right? I'm not going to have people. People can randomly be assigned to a breakout room.
Yeah. They can
Yeah.
be randomly be assigned, but
Uh,
I mean, I would prefer to go with the later option because I guess the former one will take a lot of time in collating it. Because if there are 22 people, then you need to collate it from each 22 PDF, and it will take a lot of time in analyzing it, that what exactly the feedback we have received it.
so let's
So
break out into groups then.
yeah, we can break it in the group, and it will be better. I mean, if you can share the feedback to them, and uh, on here as well, you can divide one question to 2 3 people, or if you felt like that there is a need to send them in a separate room, then you can do it in that way as well. Otherwise, if once you attach the feedback, then they all will be having it via Zoom, and
So okay,
question we
so
can section we can divide it here itself, that
all right.
who is going to pick which section.
So Mehak, do you know how to create breakout rooms? Okay, so Mehak, let's do something. The two of us, we will divide people into breakout rooms and assign them sections. Okay. Saurabh, give us a couple of
Yeah,
minutes to get
and
things in order.
and once everyone is done with the feedback, they need to give it to Dipendu, and Dipendu, you will give it to me via email. So I'll just mention my email in the chat.
Yes. And Saurabh, we would also want one person from each group to present their feedback,
Yeah,
right? We
surely.
will do that, right?
Exactly. We'll do that. We'll
Okay.
do that. I mean, the main idea is not to give the rating, but the main idea is to have honest feedback with which we all can improve ourselves. Because our goal is to gain from this platform. Our goal is not to come and become as a audience or only see that what exactly is going on, but our goal is to be more participative and learn from here and grow ourselves. So just be
Absolutely.
honest that what exactly you feel like. There is no negative marking or harsh comment or something, because we really want to improve.
Certainly. Certainly. So, Mehak, let us have Nidhi, Deepak, Alokita, Neetu, and Ashish in one breakout room. Nidhi, Deepak, Alokita, Neetu, Ashish.
Okay. So basically, you need, I guess, three groups,
Four probably.
four probably. Okay.
Yep.
I've
And
assigned them to the room. Did
Won't
you?
it be better? I mean, if you
and
split
Nidhi.
it in three groups and two section given to each person, because there are total six section, then it will be
Oh
faster.
yeah. Yes, and there are total six sections now.
Yeah,
So we can have two sections per group. That's
per
what you're
group.
saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Then,
that can be
I
done.
mean, since there are 20 people, so one, two groups will be having one extra each.
Agree.
Okay, but in one group, how many people shall we have? I think five would be enough so that they can at least
Okay.
interact with themselves, right? Nidhi can be the group leader for the group that she is in.
Okay. And
Okay.
just let them know which section they have to focus it. So you
Yeah.
can start with one or two.
In,
Uh,
in Sure. In fact, let us address that right away. So, Nidhi, your group would be first impressions and member orientation. Please take a note of that. Nidhi, your group would be first impression and membership orientation. And Nidhi, ensure that you spend, say, 5 to 7 minutes, at least 5 minutes and maximum 7 minutes for your discussion and come back into the main meeting room. Mehak, can the breakout rooms be timed? They can be, right?
yeah, breakout room can be timed.
I think so they can be, but I will have to check once we assign the rooms.
I know, I know. If you are able to do it, it's okay. Otherwise, Nidhi, please take the responsibility that only 5 to 7 minutes, and within 7 minutes, just come back into the main meeting room, okay? If we are not able to set up the timer for the breakout room, and your group
One
is,
last question, Dipendu. So first
yeah.
impression to understand what about this membership orientation?
So just discuss it amongst yourself, okay? And I will share the relevant documents, but these two belong to your group. So Mehak, we'll have Nidhi, Deepak, Alokita, Neetu, and Ashish. Right? Can we just send them off to their breakout room? Then we move to the next.
Dipendu, before you send us to the breakout rooms, you can
Hmm.
share the documents on the Zoom chat so that they can
Okay,
download
okay,
them.
okay. They won't be able to access it, no?
Yeah.
I should do that. Yeah, correct. Thanks, ma'am. I'll do it. I'll do it.
I think they have joined. Nidhi is still here, maybe.
Nidhi is still here, na? Nidhi, please be here then. Or has Nidhi left? Is anyone from
Alokita is here. Alokita.
I'm here.
Alokita is here.
Yeah.
Alokita, I'm sharing the documents, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
How to share documents.
I'll do it. Don't worry.
Okay, Saurabh, please share relevant documents.
Okay. I guess.
Mehak, now let us think of the next section, okay? So these were people from LCTC. Now let's have
I
Mohit.
I have that open. Should I call the names?
Oh
You can
yeah,
see
please,
the
please
sign up
go
button.
ahead. Sure, sure, sure.
So for group two, we will have guest Divya, then Toastmaster Mohit, so Ragini.
Meg, is that Mohit Sani or
Yes,
Mohit
it's
Loden?
Toastmaster Mohit Sani. I'm also sending the you will be assigned automatically. So I think I sent maybe your another account.
Hi, can anyone please brief me what we are supposed to do
Let's
now?
give it a minute, Ankan, Divya, and Ragini, because I'm expecting maybe somebody else might also join us.
Hello, I think voice is not clear.
We can hear you.
Yeah, I'm looking so bad.
Hello.
Hey, hi Ankan, hi Ragini, hi Divya. Can you confirm if you can hear me all right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. So let's kick off the exercise. And our discussion topic is about how we are doing with regard to fellowship, variety, and communication. That's number one. And secondly, in terms of program planning and meeting organization. So these are the two topics that we need to review together as a group.
We are
Now,
supposed to have this PDF, right?
yes, we are supposed to have the PDF, and I'm checking if we have it
No, I don't think so.
yet or not. Let me, none of us have it, right? Yet?
Yeah, no.
Okay, okay, fine. Let me figure it out. Meanwhile, I think while I'm figuring this out, just give yourself a minute and think about your experience with the club meetings. And I understand Divya is a guest, and I believe this might be your first meeting or so. But even in that case, what was your feeling about how well we are having a variety and how we are planning our meetings? So these are the two aspects. All of us just give ourselves 2 minutes and think about it. Meanwhile, I'll bring that PDF. I do have that PDF now, so let me share that so we can look at it together. I hope you jotted down some points in the meanwhile. So let's give this a shot. Let me know if you can see my shared screen now. So can you see the screen, Ragini?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the fellowship variety and communication. Now we need to rate ourselves with regard to these points which are mentioned here. So let's do it on our end, and then we can put the average of it here. I think that's the best way to do it. So guests greeted warmly and made welcome. Rate it from 1 to 5 about how you feel, and don't share it right now. Let's just have our own votes quickly. Okay, Ragini, yours. I'll just make a note of that. I've noted my own.
This is my first meeting. Actually, I recently joined. Maybe I can answer this question. Guests greeted warmly and made welcome is 5.
Okay, Ankan.
Like I have to message you, text you, or what should I?
Rate this aspect from 1 to 5, 5 being the best.
Guess I'll take it 5
Okay, Divya.
because I have always seen guests being late.
Okay, okay. Divya, would you like to rate this aspect from 1 to 5?
I don't think so. I mean, it is my first.
Okay. So you're not in a position to rate, right? So we've got 2 5s and mine was a 4. So I'll just put a maybe a 4 point. Let's put it as a 5, I guess, right? So we don't want to put decimals. So enjoyable educational meetings. Let's be quick. Let's not get into the rationale. It's perfectly fine. This time, Divya, do you want to go first? How do you feel about it on a scale of 1 to 5?
So I will give it 3.
Okay, fair enough, fair enough. You don't have to explain for now. Ankan?
Yeah.
Yeah, 4.
Ragini?
4.
Okay, so 2 4s. I have given it a 5 and 3. So I will put it as an average of 4. Let's be quick. Regularly scheduled social events. Divya, you wouldn't know, so that's fine.
The pass. Yeah.
Right. So, okay, Ankan
Yeah, 4.
and Ragini, would you know?
5 because I got to know about this club in some other events, so I would rate 5.
Wonderful, wonderful. So 2 5s and a 4 will give it a 5. Members participate in various events across levels. Ankan, would
Again,
you?
to
Yeah,
answer.
5.
yeah, fine. I can understand. Divya, you can like ignore for now for the ones which you are totally not able to answer. Ankan
5.
and Ragini.
I don't know.
Okay, okay, perfect. Yeah, I think we have been doing that well. So we both are 5. So we'll give it 5. Interclub events encouraged.
5.
5.
Okay, yeah, we're doing a lot of that. Club newsletter and website published and updated regularly.
5. I see people writing in Medium.
Perfect.
think
Perfect.
more
Okay.
more
Okay.
help.
Yeah. All right. And that's great. We'll share the link of the website with you, Divya, separately. So this aspect we have rated. Now let's go to the next aspect, which is program planning and meeting organization. Now we know how to do it. So let's be very quick. We are running out of time. Program and agenda publicized in advance.
5.
Ragini, you're getting the
5.
update. Okay.
5.
Okay. Members know program responsibilities and prepared to carry out assignments. This one, I would rate it low. I think it's probably a 3 because I'm not sure if everybody knows it yet. How about you, Ragini?
5.
4. 4.
Okay, 4. And Ragini, what did you say? Sorry.
5.
Okay. Oh, wow. That's nice. All projects are from Pathways, the Toastmasters program.
4.
Okay. Ragini, you're okay with that?
Yeah.
Meetings begin and end on time.
4 maybe.
Okay. Creative table topics and activities. Have you seen some, Ragini?
This is my first meeting.
Your first. Oh, okay, okay. Okay. Then Ankan, based on your
5.
first, you can share whatever you. Table topics hasn't yet happened. Okay. Okay, 5. So let's give it 4. Okay. Positive, helpful evaluations. Have you seen? You haven't yet seen Ragini yet, right?
5.
No. Ankan?
5.
5. Okay. I will. So let's go with the 5. Okay, those are the two aspects that we were supposed to measure, and we have the ratings now. Now we need to look at wherever we rated 3 or lower. So I don't think we rated anywhere 3 or lower, which is right. So, okay, that's not applicable. Look at the best practices. What is the cause of this challenge? What can be done to address it? Did we rate something 3? I think probably, I think at least I felt that this one, program responsibilities and being prepared, this is something we can probably rate a little low and so that we can do something about it. Would you agree that because people may not be aware of all the program responsibilities and
Yeah.
stuff, right? So let's call this 3 so we can at least do something about something. And from the other one, I think, yeah, that's fine on that aspect. So coming back to what's the main cause of this challenge? I think the way I see it, and please add, I think a lot of new members, new Toastmasters who are not aware. That could be one reason why they're not aware of the program. Any other reasons that come to your mind? Otherwise, we'll keep going because we need to figure out what can be done to address it. So any ideas if there are lots of new Toastmasters, they may not be aware of the program. So what can we do to address this and who should be responsible?
I think we can have a handout prepared
Yeah.
already, ready-made prepared handout.
Okay,
So it
wonderful
should be
idea. That's great.
And I think we need to have a backfill for people who are actually doing it. Overburdening a single person to be the face of all the handouts or communication is very tough, as
Okay.
we all have our work.
So backfill for, you mean like since people are not aware of the complete program, we should have,
Yeah,
but then not one
maybe
person for them. So we have multiple people to help with that. Okay.
help and communicate, especially to the new people.
Okay. Okay. Understood. Okay. Okay. I hope I've captured it well enough. Any other ideas that come to your mind? Okay, fair enough. I think that's a good short and crisp discussion then. That's what we were supposed to do. Let's go back to the main room with this finding, and let's see how we can do this. With regard to who is responsible, I think we are saying that let's have more people responsible, not any single person. So let's see how we address this. Is that okay? Shall we go back to the main room?
Yeah.
And how do we do that? How do we go back to the main room? Yeah, there is. Okay.
I think we cannot.
We cannot. Okay, let's continue the discussion then. Let's tell a joke or something to each other. So, Ragini, quick one for you. Are you a new Toastmaster or have you been a Toastmaster with
No,
us?
I've been a Toastmaster. I completed 3 projects in dynamic leadership. I took break and I switched my organization where there is no Toastmaster club. I want to restart from Icebreaker, and right now I got switching the organization is even more challenging because they are expecting a lot from a project manager, and of course, when you are in long term in an organization, it is a comfort zone. Now I'm out of my comfort zone. So I want to come back and practice public speaking again.
Wonderful, wonderful. You have a lot of project managers in the room, including myself. So
Oh, okay. Awesome.
I remember your
We can
last
connect.
time, yeah, your table topics was about something to do with Agile or Scrum, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Yeah.
We have a lot in common, so let's have a chat offline also. Okay, Divya,
Yes, of course. Think,
Divya, anything you'd like to share about?
I think she left.
Okay, okay. All right.
I think she left.
Okay, no worries.
So everybody are from Delhi, Mohit? How are you
No, no, no,
guys?
no, we are not all from Delhi. We are in fact quite a diverse group, Ragini. We have people
Mm,
from almost all over India and
okay.
like including Mumbai and
May I know
Ajmer.
you're from which? Okay.
I'm in Delhi. I'm in Delhi. Ankan is also in Delhi, but quite a few of us are from other geographies.
Oh, you're in Delhi. Some static.
I'm also I'm also currently residing in Delhi, but I originally come from Patna. Am I audible?
Not
Mohit, are you
really.
able to hear? It's
Something
like
wrong said.
yeah, it's like AI version of Funken.
Am I audible now?
Yes.
It might be my Bluetooth.
You're from which place, Uncle?
Yeah, currently I'm also residing in Delhi, but I originally come from Patna. Yeah.
Patna. Okay.
Okay, guys, so
So
we we can go back. We need to press this leave room button. Don't leave the meeting, just leave the room. So that way we will go back to the main room. Is that clear? You have a leave room button?
okay, can we leave the room?
I think it is
Yes.
about that.
Yes, let's leave the room to go back to the main room. Don't leave the meeting, just leave the breakout room.
Yeah.
Okay, see you in the main room then.